Basketball, a game that for many is the formation of their identity, a way of expression for many people. People from all different areas of the globe are bonded by this amazing sport. The bounce of the ball is like music to our ears. The sound when you shoot the ball and it splashes through the net, satisfying the ears of all hoopers. The feeling when you have the ball, 5 seconds left on the clock, down by 2. You dribble up past half court and you shoot a deep 3. It soars through the air, weightless, flying high. The buzzer goes off. It goes in. Ball game. The crowd goes crazy. Your teammates are hyped, jumping around with you as you all celebrate the victory over your opponent, knowing that they are suffering. That's the best feeling. But some players will never get this feeling because they're afraid to fail. Failure is a requirement for success. A player who goes through a dribbling drill without losing the ball is not pushing himself. A player who doesn't miss in a shooting drill isn't taking game-like shots. A player not sweating after a practice is not going hard enough. A player who never messes up is a player not getting better. There are differences between a winner and a player that's afraid to fail. One time after practice, I stayed to work on some dribbling drills. One of my teammates asked if he could join. I said, sure. I went through the drill as hard as possible, bouncing the ball with force, pushing myself. I lost the ball a few times, and my teammate said it looked pretty hard. He goes to do it, and he goes half speed, not pounding the ball hard, moving at a slow pace. And when he finished, he told me, damn, that was easy. You just can't dribble because you were losing the ball. He smirked. I told him, well, the only reason why you didn't lose the ball is because you didn't put in your full effort. You didn't want to lose the ball. You were afraid to fail. You need to work harder. We obsess over perfection while forgetting the process of imperfection that is required to succeed. Society today is so afraid of failure that they stay content with where they are, thus leading to underachieving and not reaching your full potential. We as humans are afraid to fail because we don't want other people to witness our weaknesses. But ask yourself, are you willing to risk having the haters and the critics through your hardships to later become the best that you can be? If you have a goal, you need to go all in and not be afraid to fail. Don't let your phobia be the hindering factor that leads you to living a lackluster, average life. Do you think that the best athletes in the world are afraid to fail? No, because their lack of fear to fail is the reason why they have succeeded. That's what makes the difference between the best athletes and the what if or if only story athletes. You have to be willing to work as hard as possible seeking failure. You should lose the ball a few times during dribbling drills. You should miss shots from time to time. That's the only way to get better. Dribbling at a pace that you know you won't fail at won't make you better. Taking easy jump shots won't make you better. Seeking failure, pushing yourself to the absolute limit, being in an uncomfortable state, and working yourself to exhaustion will make you better. I've heard many people say failure is not an option, which is not true. Not giving your full effort is not an option. So next time you're in practice and you're not giving your full effort, remind yourself, don't be afraid to fail. If you need motivation, look deep inside of you and ask yourself one simple question. What does basketball mean to you?
Alright, so basketball means a lot to me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for basketball. It provided me with great opportunities and places and new people. And it's something that, it's a good experience that everybody should have.
What basketball means to me is just an outlet away from all the crazy stuff in the world. And it's just a way for me to compete against other people and everything.
Man, what basketball means to me is it's something that can make me get away from everything else, like reality. It's something I can just go to and forget about everything else. It helps me with all my drama. It helps me with everything that I have to go through because I can just go and hoop for a little bit. It easily changed my life. It's the one thing that I can always depend on for me to be there, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
What basketball means to me is it's an opportunity to help these kids out, all ages, from little teens and toddlers to the big adults, or those ones that are transferring to high school. I believe that basketball is a powerful tool. I believe that it shows a lot of stuff you go through in life. So for me, basketball is really an opportunity. It's a blessing. It's an honor. I wouldn't be here where I'm at without basketball. I love the relationships I build. I got into it as a coach just for the relationships I build. I believe that through that ball that can dribble and bring assignments, same ball that can, unite a family and bring a kid out of a hard time. That's what basketball means to me.
Well, basketball to me, it means a lot to me. because growing up, I really didn't have a set sport until I met basketball, and I really like loved it. And it actually kept me out from like out of this, I don't know, this trouble and stuff, because it keeps me focused. I'm always in the gym instead of like playing around, messing around with the wrong stuff, and it keeps me focused besides school. And I always really thank God for allowing me to do this. Yeah.